Hey y'all, today I'm going to make something that my whole family is excited for me to make because we all love it, and that is crab rangoon. I'm not going to be using real crab, I'm going to use imitation, but I think that it just tastes really good in this, and I'm sure it's not as good as the real thing, but it's still good. So it's real simple, the whole thing from beginning to end is real simple. And we'll just get our filling done. I have a 14-ounce bag of imitation crab meat. And I'll just put that in the bowl. And then you want to just kind of break it up. It breaks up pretty easy. And just kind of shred it, get it in small pieces. Because when you put this stuffing or the filling down in your little wraps, the crab has to be small in order for it to fit and all. So just keep on doing that until you have it broken down real good. And if you've never had crab rangoon, I think you'll love it because everybody loves crab rangoon that I know. Okay, that's pretty good. I might find a little bit that I have to break down smaller as I go, but that's pretty good right there. I'm gonna rinse my hands. Now to that, I'm gonna add 2 blocks of softened cream cheese, and that's the 2 blocks there. And to that, I'm gonna add this onion, and it was probably a medium onion. Green onion would be better, but I don't have green onion, so I'm just gonna use this regular onion, and I've tried to mince it up real small. And for my taste buds, using this type of onion will be just fine. And then we're gonna add a teaspoon. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I meant to have this already out. We're gonna add a teaspoon of sesame oil. Don't go too heavy on the sesame oil. It's a very strong tasting oil, and it can ruin a meal as well as make one good. We're gonna put a tablespoon of French's Worcestershire in. And we're gonna put a tablespoon of soy sauce in. And I believe that is the whole recipe. Then we're just going to mix it all up. And this cheese is soft, but it's not working with me very well. I believe I'll go ahead and cut the camera off and get this mixed up real well, and then come back and we'll go on to the next step. Okay, I got the filling all mixed up, and there it is. And we're going to put them in these little wonton wraps. You can also use the big wraps that you put egg rolls in, but we're going to use these smaller ones. And I went ahead and put my oil in here. I don't know why I chose such a small pan, but anyway, I did. And so I'm going to take a little bit of water, go around the edge of my wrap, and then put a dollop of the Rangoon in. And then the way that they do it in the restaurants is they do the pointy ends together, then they bring up that one, and they bring up that one, and it makes kind of like that. Mine's not as pretty as theirs, but because the way I'm frying them in not a very high amount of oil, and I don't believe that oil was hot enough, maybe, but I'm going to wrap them differently. So that they'll lay down in there nicely. And I'm just gonna wrap them just like that. Then they can lay down flat in the oil and cook one side, and then I can flip them over and they'll cook. So those are definitely not sitting in hot enough oil, but they will be in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more while we wait. Once you get the hang of this, it's really nothing to it. And the ones you get in the restaurant usually don't have a lot of filling, but I'm trying to put pretty much filling because it's just so good. And it's starting to bubble now. You can dip these in sweet and sour, in soy sauce, or whatever you like. You can just eat them just like they are if you want. And that's what they look like. So these are starting to cook a little bit. Shouldn't take them long. I'll make one or two more while we wait. These are great for ball games and things like that too, when you need a finger food. That could have cooked a little bit longer. And I don't have a plate. I'm going to turn them back over just 1 minute. If I did them like that very first one I showed you, I'd be forever just turning and turning and turning, so that works out good to just do them this way. There they are on the plate. I believe I could turn that down just a little bit. And I'll put these in. And this is them. I'll break one open and let you see. But to be quite honest, I do not feel that well. And I just really don't feel like trying it. Sometimes my stomach gets a little weak and I just don't feel like trying it, and this is really hot. If you can see. That's what it looks like on the inside, and I promise you, it is so good that you'll eat a bunch. And I apologize for not feeling like tasting it tonight, but I do hope you give it a try and you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.